Hey, Thomas Tapp here, and in this video I'm going to give you one tip that's going to help with your jump, give you those mad hops that you want, especially in parkour. It's one of the biggest things for learning flips, doing big jumps, and then I'm also going to leave you with a drill to help develop your jump. Now this one tip I actually picked up from ballet, which is crazy. I've been training ballet for a good time now, a few years even, with an awesome instructor named Geier. And it popped in my head tonight actually, that's why it's nighttime, to share this with you because it's just an incredible tip. It's changed a lot of my jumping skills literally just in a few months, and I want to share this with you. So the tip is using ankle flexion on your jumps and then developing that. So when you jump, some of us, and I've seen this before when I'm training other people, is when they jump, they use most of their quads and their hamstrings and their calves a little bit, but then they don't finish off of the jump with a good ankle flexion. So this point right there, we want to develop that. We've developed that to the max, which is what I found in ballet. You're constantly developing that motion. It's unbelievable the balance you start to achieve, but then more importantly for us, the jump that we can get and the control we have with our jump. So this will increase some inches just in your vertical by training this. So here's the drill I'm going to give you. It's a simple drill. You do this for a few weeks, you're going to see incredible results. You're going to be able to, again, feel more comfortable with your jumps, more coordinated, but also jump higher. So you can use a chair for some of this. The first exercise is just lifting up onto the toes, so your basic calf raises. But go up with intention, and speed, quick, and then lower down slowly. Now when we're doing this, the big thing we want to focus on too, is so we're activating our whole leg here, is make sure to keep the butt tight, keep a good alignment with the upper body, and then make sure just to lift with the toes. So we're going to do that for a total of 30 seconds to a minute. Go there when you start to feel the calves. Then we're going to open up into second position. So that's here in ballet. This is a good way to really activate the inner part of the thigh, also the glutes, and also just work on that alignment. So we're going to lift up on the heels, move with the hips, rotate the hips out as far as they can go where you can comfortably stand. You don't want to put any pressure on the knees here, so that's why we do that. And then from here, we're going to do the same thing. Lift up, lower down slowly. Lift up, and lift up. You want to lift up as high as you can here. Really try to get as high as you can on those toes or on the balls of the feet here, and then lower down slowly. So once we do this, then we're going to go out. So you do this for about a minute, 30 seconds to a minute, depending on your fitness level. Then we're going to go out to second position. Slide out. And then from here, we're going to do the same thing. Up, down slowly. Up, down slowly. Up, down slowly. Really focusing on getting as high as you can here. And if you have trouble balancing, that's when you can use a chair. You can hold the chair here in front, because you really want to just make sure to work this flexion here. If you're not able to hold your balance, you're falling all over the place, use that chair, just put some fingertips on there, and then once you get improved, take the hands off. Then what we're going to do is work strictly on that lift-off technique. So you're going to get in your first position, hold on to that chair. Again, really focus on the alignment. And with this, you want to just try to move only this part of your leg while keeping the rest of it straight. So you're here, and you're going to shoot up. So from here, launch up through the toes, and then off the little toe. You'll notice like the very tip here, the toe, I try to push through, lift up, and then when I come back down, I land on that toe and good roll back down through. And this exercise right here is really where I found a lot of improvements and just built so much strength and coordination and control with my landings because of this too. Because it teaches that great technique for absorbing all that motion and coming back. So what we're going to do is for another 30 seconds to a minute, we're going to do the right leg up and down. Remember, just focusing on lifting that leg up, shooting off, and rolling back down. Really point that toe on the way up too. You want to point that toe as far as you can, and then release here. Once we do this for 30 seconds, we're going to switch to the other foot and repeat the same thing. And then to finish off, we're going to finish off with 30 seconds to a minute of plie jumps. So we're going to be in the first position. We're going to plie, so you're going to squat down just as far as you can while keeping good form. So your heels aren't going to lift off the ground here. You just want to go to that small bend. Some people can go lower. I can only go here now with good form and technique. And we're going to jump up just with our legs, not using the arms here. Jump up and then back down and land. Focusing on that technique that we were working here earlier. So rolling off the toes, finding that point, lifting off, then landing and rolling back through, and then resting in that plie here and then repeating. So just using the legs. You want to repeat this. Try to jump up as high as you can and land controlled. Then once you get it down good, you can do consistent jumps. And you shouldn't be able to hear anything when you land. So that wraps up that drill. Make sure to focus on the ankle flexion to help increase your jump. It's also going to help with absorbing on the landing and having good control with your landings. So in parkour, this is a fantastic exercise and something we need to get down. So train that drill at least 2 to 3 times a week, and you're going to see some great improvements. So if you're looking to get started in parkour, then click the link down in the description. It'll take you to our website and show you the steps to get started. As always, train safe. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Also, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video.